So, what is your name?
My name is Sarah Desamours.
Sarah, and you're from?
I'm from Miami. I'm actually originally from Montreal, Canada, but I live in Miami, and this is where I work.
Okay. And I actually know your story, Sarah.
You do?
I do.
How come?
So my name is Cheryl Ingram.
Oh my God! She's the one that recruited me. I'm dead. I'm dead. I can't believe it.
Okay, sorry, we're gonna edit this, but I love
Sorry.
it.
Okay, but I just got that whole thing
Oh my
love it.
God! She's
Sorry.
the one that convinced me.
to sign up for coaching.
God, I cannot deal.
So Sarah, how has coaching changed your life?
Oh my God. Okay, coaching really has changed my life because, okay, I'm the type of person that needs to be held accountable, or else I'll just slide off completely to the left and to the depths of going back to a regular job, right? So coaching holds me accountable. I have an amazing coach who doesn't put up with any of my bullshit. I don't know if you guys are gonna I don't know
No,
if you
it's
guys are gonna
good.
block
Keep it
this, but
real.
he does not put up with any of my bullshit because I have a lot of bullshit and I have a lot of excuses. And I was at a point where I knew that I needed coaching. And all of my mentors, all of the top realtors, I'm talking people that sell $200 million a year, all of them told me they have a coach. Some of them have multiple coaches. So I said, why would I not go with the best of coaching? I tried all the other programs, and at the end, I was coaching the coach. Right? I could feel the coach was getting my ideas for their team. And I'm like, I don't need that. I need someone to help me grow. And growth is uncomfortable. I need someone to make me uncomfortable. And with Tom Ferry, the whole time, and me and Thea were talking about it, I have shivers. I'm just oh my God. I'm uncomfortable because this is what growth is. So
Yeah.
all the events, all the other agents, just being around other agents that have the growth mindset has really changed my business. And also having the opportunity to be a speaker on panels has just increased my networking and just being able to help other agents as well. It's just, just giving back to the community of agents that are like-minded has been incredible. So I suggest anyone to get into coaching, not because of, when you're in coaching, you're paying someone to coach you. So if you're not doing the things that your coach tells you to do, or if you're not applying those things, of course you're gonna be well, coaching doesn't work. But if you do apply even a third of what you're learning, your business changes. So that's my testimonial.
So what would you say are some struggles outside of keeping you on point your coach has really helped you with in your business?
So outside of keeping me on point, my coach has really helped me with even things in my personal life. Because I came to a point where I realized that, it's all good to want an assistant, it's all good to want, to grow your team, but if my life at home is all messed up, and I have a five and a half year old, right? If I say 5, she's gonna be like, no, 5.5, but at her age, I realized that I need some leverage with her too. It's not just about growing my business. When I'm at home with her, I want to be able to spend time with her, not just be on my phone the whole time or just be on my computer the whole time. So he helped me, with schedule. He helped me, at one point I'm I think I need to find a nanny just to help me with the rides. And he kind of gave me some tips with that. And, just not just business-wide, but personally, because if things are not going well personally, business-wise, it's not going to go well. So I think he helped me also keep that balance.
And is it true that when you moved to Florida, you didn't know anybody?
No, I didn't. No.
So what was the difference that coaching made in that, not knowing anyone?
So that's huge because I used to work in mortgages. So I worked with a lot of realtors. So I always knew I wanted to do real estate full-time. So when I started calling all those big realtors I used to work with, I'm what do I need to do? What do I need to do? So the two things that kept coming back was, one, they were all you need to go full-time. A lot of people said, my biggest mistake was to not go full-time. And the second thing that each and every single one of them told me, they said, get into coaching or into some form of coaching. Right? It doesn't have to be a coach. If you can't afford it, try to get into some group coaching or get a mentor. All of them told me that. And they said, if I could have talked to myself 20 years ago, I would have done that because it would have taken me less time to get, to make bigger sales or get more money, right? So I did that from the beginning. I got into some type of coaching, and I always knew I needed to go to Tom Ferry, but at the time I'm I don't have the money for that. When you're starting off, it's kind of expensive, but it's an investment. You have to invest in yourself. So yeah, I didn't know anyone. And what that did for my business is, from the beginning, when you get into coaching, they tell you what to do, even if you don't know anyone. Because at the end of the day, I'm in Miami. There's people that grew up in Miami and that can't even sell $1 million a year. So coaching will give you the systems and will show you exactly what you need to do every single day to build a business. Not just to get clients, but to build a business.
Perfect. So what would you say to someone who's considering Tom Ferry coaching?
Okay, so that's a really good question. So if anyone is considering Tom Ferry coaching, I would just have them look at the videos, because Tom Ferry puts a lot of, like hundreds, if not thousands of videos out there for free, and he has a really amazing podcast. Some of his podcasts are like 2 minutes, or like even a minute or 3 minutes. Just listen to that and imagine having someone like that in your life. So he's the one that trains the coaches. Imagine having someone like that in your life, talking about all these things, but in alignment with your goals, not just like in general. The person knows your family, the person knows, okay, the company you work for, they know your goals, they know how much you want to sell, and then they can take all these podcasts and all these videos, but then apply it specifically to you. Like, how much better could you get in business? How much more business can you generate? It's just insane. So
Perfect. Thank you.